and gentlemen, I welcome you back to another episode of Building with BdoubleO. How are you doing today? Welcome back. Last episode, we had a major fire here in the vineyard. The vineyard is put out, and the fire is put out as well. But we got this nice little fire engine truck that may make a stop from place to place from time to time, possibly. If you aren't aware, those of you that are really sucked in, what I was attempting to do here and what I would like to attempt to do, this is a little bit of fourth wall, just bam, pah, break it down, let you in on the backside. That sounded terrible. If I don't like an area and I'd like to replace it, and I can think of a storyline to take care of it, then that's what I'm going to do. I wasn't loving the way this vineyard looked and wanted to replace it. Not sure with what just yet, but kind of a fun way to do it. Anyway, since I've been over here, we've got this unfinished area here. And I really love Timberstone Castle. I don't know what it is. I think the colors are really soothing, like the cyan with the stone. It's just a very soothing, cooling color. I like it a whole lot. So, yeah, I'm kind of enjoying working over here right now, and I think I'm going to work over here for a little bit. Just to soothe the soul. And bam! Good night. Get a good night's rest. But I wanted to talk to you guys about something that I was just building off camera. Now that I'm way over here. Kind of sucks. But this is new. This little barrier along the edge here. And in my head, I liked it. And this is why I brought you guys here, because I want to talk to you about it and see what you think. In my head, I liked it a lot. I thought it was going to be a pretty cool looking idea. Now I'm not so sure. We could add some wood color into it. There's a lot of similar colors going on here that are forcing this to kind of all blend together. I don't like these houses either, really. Like, I want to do something different for the base. And I've got some crazy ideas for that. But, yeah, the houses need work. They're all pretty plain, so that's not helping our situation at all. Hello, squid out of nowhere. Thank you for joining our world. This couldn't be cool. This can be cool. But just doing it the right way. Got to figure out the right way to do it. So we will see. It looks good, right? From here, it looks good. It looks like a nice little guardrail to keep you from falling over the edge. But when you get up close to it, it's pretty massive. From a distance, it looks cool. From up close, it's like, hello, it's huge. So, a couple ways to alleviate that problem. We could put this whole area on half slabs. I'm sorry. For you new people to Minecraft. You call them just slabs, because that's what they actually are called. But us veterans, we call them half slabs. Excuse me! So we could put the whole thing on slabs like that, and that gets us up a little higher. I don't think putting it on full blocks would be a good idea, but we can at least try it. We can take a look and see if that'd be a good idea. I almost think cobblestone would be cool. Uh-oh, baby's waking up. Baby's waking up. Well, we'll get some cobblestone from doing this anyway. Actually, interesting. Now, wait a second here. I know we're doing some weird things here, but... Now, that height feels better on this side. And that doesn't look so bad, actually. Ooh. Ooh. Interesting indeed. Right? This feels actually pretty good. I mean, fix these little things here and there. Obviously, this would be up here. That was a cobblestone stair. There you go. This would be like here instead. This feels better. It definitely works as far as the feel is concerned. How does it look on the other side, though? That's the big question. Looks good. It looks pretty good. Very interesting. Okay. You know, what I'm wanting to do now in this area, and that's why I tried stone there. Get over that. Yes, we made it. Is because what I want to try to do here is I want to get this thing. I want to get all this grass out of here. I'm not so interested in having all this grass. Little bits of grass here and there as detail, sure. But when you're in a city, how often do you see grass? You see grass in a little median here and there, but not. It ain't all over the place, right? Now this isn't a huge city here, but I feel like getting rid of the grass could be a good look, especially for what we just kind of solved there, as far as the height problem. So, I think this is going to be good. I think this is the route we're going to go here. I've been doing a lot of off-camera building, getting my chops ready because that build game on the Hypixel server, I'm going to be doing a lot more of that, I believe. You guys really liked that, which is awesome. I'm glad you enjoyed it. So, yeah, I'm going to be doing more build game. And I've got a lot of requests from other friends, other Minecraft friends, and other friends of the like that I think you'll be happy to see us doing some build game together. So get hyped, get ready. But I can't be doing no build game and losing, right? So we got to prepare and practice for victory. Oops. We've paved paradise and put up a parking lot. It doesn't look like a whole lot, but I've been doing a bunch of work and I've got a lot of ideas, a lot of things to talk to you guys about. So we talked about this railing. I'm keeping it. I think it looks beautiful. Kind of started putting in the cement all over the place. Paving paradise. And I think it looks a lot nicer, and you'll see once we get close up. It's actually looking like it fits into the area a little bit. Like this is something man-made, not just something that was plopped in to the spot. It was pretty cool. I like it a whole lot. But let's head on over, okay? I took it all the way to the old mill here, the sawmill, which still needs completion. A lot of cool projects started over here, but not nearly finished. This is one of my favorite water wheels ever. I love that water wheel so much. That's one we spent a lot of time on. Worked out pretty nice. And the mill itself looks just beautiful, doesn't it? It's overgrown. It's vines covering the whole thing, but it's beautiful. It looks nice. But let's get in here. So I finished all the roofs in the place. Finished all the roofs, I think. I carved out a bunch of windows, put in fences, and paved the place out. And kind of added some more straight lines. And I think that's a very good little technique. When you're attempting to make kind of a man-made structure, a little bit of a downtown area, organic lines are good, but it's also good to have straight man-made lines in there as well. And we'll do something with this little spot to spice it up in a moment. But if you have too much organic, look at how this is all hilly and stuff. It just kind of looks like you're out camping in a campground or something. So here's something that I've been struggling with. All of these got to put windows on that house. I forgot about that. But all of these houses have a similar design, and I did that intentionally. Whether it's going to work out well or not, I do not know. Similar design all the way around. Don't know if we're going to keep this stone on the bottom. Probably going to change it for, we will see. I've got some ideas, but we'll see. But I'm starting to do some things, and maybe some of you are seeing it already. I want to do some things to kind of create some different area, making these houses, setting them apart. And if you drive through a neighborhood, and I'm thinking more like, if you drive through a condominium neighborhood, all the houses look exactly the same, and it's kind of boring. Nothing against condos, but it just gets a little boring. Now, these are kind of heading in that direction to where they're like condos, all exactly the same. So I want to change it, and I think we can do that. But the first thing that I tried doing to change it up is the doors. We've got all these door options, and there's no reason for every single one of these houses to have the exact same doors. Drive through a neighborhood and tell me that every door is exactly the same. They aren't. They paint them different colors. They have different doors in place. So I'm making use of that. Great mechanic in the game, being able to make different door types. Got your birch. Got your acacia, got a dark oak there, another birch here, and jungle. So yeah, a lot of different door types. Acacia again, acacia over there, birch. So different, change it up. I think that's a nice way to set things apart. Now here we'll do something. This is a beautiful view you have here. So we'll do something for this. Kind of a neat area. I think actually, you know what I should do? I should level this. This little, this is kind of in the way of a beautiful backside of the castle there. So I think I'll level that. You have a really nice view that I don't want to pack houses into. I think it'd be nice. So that's kind of the first little thing I wanted to talk to you guys about. I think it's getting there. We're setting the houses apart, and I'm going to try some other things soon to try to continue that. But next thing I want to talk to you about is this road. So went to some extreme lengths to make this road before. I don't like it now. Or maybe I do. I'm not sure. Definitely these stairs on the side got to go. They aren't going to work for us, unfortunately. But what we could do is we want to separate the road from the rest of the concrete and cement out here, right? We want to do something to separate it, make it different. What could we do? Aha, I have an idea. I was using this block a little earlier, and I think it'll work out well. All right. Let's talk about stone slabs. Okay? Just stone, regular old white stone slabs. I think that could work. So let's only take out the stone that's within this road. The regular stone. We'll just do it for a little section here like this. It's going to be a majority of the outline. Boom, 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 boom. Whoops. Good. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. Now, let's get in here with some, whoops, excuse me, sir. Some stone slab and see how this contrasts, because it's very light in color and it doesn't blend well with the other stone textures. They don't play nice all the time. But what it does have is this dark border around the edge that does kind of make it feel like it does work. So, I just cleaned up my inventory for you guys. I always like to do that kind of because I know it can drive you a little bit insane. Boom. Nice. When the inventory is a mess. So, I don't know if this is going to look very great, but I wanted to at least try to salvage some of that variation that we did. We did some randomized variation in the road when we originally made it, and don't want to totally scrap it if I don't have to. But we're going a little bit more on the side of straightening some things out, getting some straighter lines in here. It doesn't look bad so far. It doesn't look bad. It definitely doesn't scream to me that this is the road, the main road that you walk on. Or does it? It's not terrible. Is it? It's not terrible. This is where it would be great to be able to talk to you, because I could really use your advice right now. But just one of those things. Got to just do it. Go and see how it turns out. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. What else did I want to talk to you about? We've got that, and that's cool. I just need to put some other things in here, in this area, that are going to make it look special. So, what I was thinking for stairs. Something like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Could go with these, though. Could go with these stone slabs for stairs. Maybe. I don't know. 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's tough trying to get all this stuff. You just put blocks down, sit back, and see what you think. See if you like it. Could do something like this. Watch this. Boom, boom, boom. And then make like a little bit of a flower bed post there. And this is where my inventory stuff is going to get in the way. Our chest over on the side. Dang it. But if you see, we got that. My keys feel like they're extra loud today for some reason. But yeah, we could, to add greenery to the area, we could plant little flower beds here. There's some grass. There's some more. Good. Plant little flower beds in spots like this. I like this idea. This could be good. Uh-huh. Oh, yeah. Does it even have to be flowers? Not necessarily. It doesn't have to be flowers. It could be anything, really. Boom, 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 boom. And put these in here. And that can go there. Just for the sake of our sanity. To kind of get the idea of how it's going to look. Boom. Get that there. Yeah, that could be cool. You see what I'm talking about now with this stuff. We just created this little walkway right here out of nothing. Out of nowhere. Do we have some flowers? Flowers? We could go pick some. Wait a second. Can you can... No, you can plant these in the overworld. You can't plant them on grass. That's what they did. Flowers. There's some yellows right there. Although, you know what? They need to be blue. Don't they? Okay, well, you get the idea. And I could even do some of the taller flowers. I'm not sure. Chicken laid an egg. This stuff can be very natural and organic because it's just out in the forest. You know, winding roads and all that. But straightening that out is a good idea, I think. So anyway, I'm going to continue on with that. And then I'll be back with you. So what do you think? What do you say? Take a look at this. I replaced the bottom with sandstone, and that's because, remember early on I said that everything was kind of blended together with this stone. There's so much stone around here, especially if we're going to do this ground in stone. Having this bottom in brick and cobblestone, it's hard to differentiate. It's hard to set apart this house from the actual ground. So that kind of does create some difference there, doesn't it? I think I like it. It's gonna require. I'm gonna have to do some harvesting, I think. Although I do have quite a bit back at the original kingdom there, so we might be okay. Didn't have a whole lot to work with here, but so here's what I did. I just popped some tulips in that area there. I think that's kind of cool. I also put some railings in here, and I want to start tying the cyan into this area, so it ties in, represents that area as well. Still, things are kind of on the flat side, still looking kind of boring, I guess. But it's not terrible. It's not terrible. I think it's getting there. We can do little things. I wanted to try this. Boom, boom, boom. Pop that in there. Some good ass. Maybe. And let's see. Get the hoe out. Let's get the hoe and the seeds. No water needed. Boom, boom, boom. And a little bit of bone meal. Sometimes this can look kind of nice. Just some little crops on the sides of a house. Not everybody. Yeah, I'm sure if you have like a garden or crops at your house, it's not like you have a huge farm. You just got a little bit planted out back. And that almost could look like just landscaping, just regular old landscape for a house. So kind of cool. Not bad. Even thinking, I'm seeing this whole place through different eyes right now. It's really quite, I'm loving it. I gotta say, sometimes I go through these modes where I start to see the world that I'm working in through like, I'm actually in it. I'm actually here. And that's kind of how I'm feeling right now. I'm feeling like I'm actually here in this place. And getting kind of a cool feel from it. We break this out, okay? What if we did a little bit of this, and this, and then almost like a little window into the basement? You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Even something as simple as that could kind of at least give the impression that there's something going on there. These are little small details, but whew, the feel that it gives. It adds so much feel to a place. It's really awesome. I love it. And that's just the type of stuff you got to do in your world. You got to just try a lot of different things out. Well, I'm out of that. Got it. You just got to try a lot of different things out and see if you land in a place that you like. And I think this is kind of working out nice. These are the detail things. These are the things that are really tedious and can be boring for some people. But man, the difference that it makes when you do this type of stuff is just amazing. Look at what we're creating all of a sudden. Now these places are starting to look a little different. They're separating themselves from each other, aren't they? Yeah. It is coming along nicely. I like it a lot. Still, we've got things like this spot up here. This is kind of a boring spot. But if we came in and did like a I'm running out of inventory space, so I gotta just throw some stuff away. Throw you away. And sticks, please. There were probably sticks in that chest, weren't there? Boom, boom, boom. Da-da-da. Boom. Throw a little banner up on the wall here. Could do some interesting things to try to change it and make it look a little more interesting. But boom. Now it separates itself. And we got these stairs here. We could even go on like this side of the window here. And it won't connect, but adds a little bit of interest to the building. A little bit of variation. I'm saying the fence won't connect. That's what I meant to say. But still, makes it kind of cool, doesn't it? Boom, boom. Yeah, yeah. Oh, I love it. Okay. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. It's separating that building from that one. So what I think I'll start doing in this area is I'll start. I think if I get the go ahead from you guys, I'm gonna replace the bottoms here with sandstone. I think it looks better. If you guys don't like it, then we don't have to. You know, I can go a different route. But I like it personally. Yeah, there's a lot of things that you can do with sandstone. Oh, yeah, don't break anything. Ooh, thank you. Could even come in here. Oop, excuse me. Excusez-moi. There we go. And those wood colors kind of go well together, don't they? Just little things. I mean, you can do that stuff all over the place. That separates that from that one now too. So yeah. I just go, these two houses, how can I make this one different from this one? And then I can go over here and try to make this one different than this one. And blah, 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 blah. All over the place. All of a sudden, now you've got a very random, different looking city, which I think could be pretty cool. But I think for today, that's going to do it. I think we're all done for right now. Got a lot of stuff done. I've been playing for quite a while, if you haven't noticed. But yeah, that's going to do it. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. Thanks a lot for all your support. And I'll see you in the next episode.